Hey, Viking fans, how we doing? How you liking free agency? A lot of stuff going down right now. You know, we're without Kirk Cousins. I think that's a great thing. I just don't think we could have done much better with him. I don't think the team could have got much better, especially as much as we had to pay him. So I'm actually kind of glad to see him go. Might be a great guy and everything, but yeah, that's too rich for my blood, that his price. So I'm glad he's gone. So we got to get a new quarterback, I think. I don't think Darnold's the answer. I don't think Mullins is the answer. I don't think Jaron Hall's the answer yet, although I think he could be a backup at least. Um, so I'm going to look at these guys, the big quarterback prospects of the upcoming draft. Um, a lot of people are like, "Oh, we got to get this guy, but not that guy. We got to get this guy, but the other guys suck." And I just want to take a look at them. I've been a high school coach for 20 years and college coach at times, and I don't get to watch a lot of football during the season. So I'm going to go back and look at these guys now. I've seen all of them a little bit, but I've never dug in on each guy. So we're going to watch about a game of their film, just their passes and things like that. And what I really wanted to do was watch them play against some good competition, not just, destroying some little team that their team outmatches, because I don't think that's going to translate well to the NFL. So let's take a look at these guys and see what we think. Um, I'm thinking we might be a little surprised. Here we go. Here we go. First guy up is Jayden Daniels, and this is against Alabama. And I'll just say I watched another game of Jayden Daniels against Florida State, and I thought he looked like butt. He had a rough game. He got hit so many times and hit the turf so hard. It was so ugly. He's got a very live arm. He's very quick. He's got good speed. He's very squirrely, squiggly. He's a great runner. I think he can make all the throws. Um, I don't know. I worry about him getting hurt because he kept trying to jump over dudes and they'd catch him in the air and slam his ass on the ground. And I don't know how he didn't get concussed, to be honest. But yeah, Florida State made him look pretty bad. And LSU lost that game. Anyways, let's check this out. This is against Alabama. Okay. Make this full screen. All right, first throw. He's got time. He's going to scramble out. Very dangerous runner. Probably the best runner out of the whole group. Dude's in his face, just putting the ball right on the money. Launching it downfield. Wow. Excellent throw. Excellent catch. He can throw it deep. Picked up the bad snap there. Still hit the guy right in the hands. Awesome. Here we go. Running his butt off, man. Breaking tackles, fighting for more yards. Another bad snap he picks up off the turf. Oh, that was a tough one. Almost completed it. Nice ball. Roll out. Looked like he hit him in the hands. That was a dangerous throw, though. Escape. Oh my God. Look at him go. That guy's just a better athlete than most dudes on the field. And this is against Alabama, you know? I mean, they got dudes. His O line's not the greatest. He did a lot with a bad O line, or I wouldn't say a bad O line, but not the greatest. That was an ugly ass throw. Here we go. What are you gonna do? Oh man, he takes punishing hits. That kid is tough, man. He keeps getting up after getting just nailed every game I watch. Nice ball. I mean, he's hardly missed a pass. Throwing the short screen game, throwing deep balls, stuff in the middle. Can make all the throws, man. If you give him time, he's pretty scary. And then if he has to run, he's really scary. Okay, that was a crap throw behind the dude. That was a lot better. Here we go. Design draw. Wow. He got in there. He just got it done. I don't know what that was. That was ugly. Good night. This dude's fast. Yeah, they're just ragdolling him around when they get him, but he's fast. Very elusive. I will say when he takes off, I don't see his eyes downfield as much as a couple of the other quarterbacks. He probably doesn't have to be honest. He's such a good athlete. That was a great throw, laser right in through coverage. Nice. They're not perfectly pinpoint throws, but they're good enough where the guys can catch and run. That was an excellent throw. Screen game right there. Yeah, just keep making him run, man, if you guys want to lose. Got a little blitz here, picked it up, no worries. What a throw. I guess that was a catch. That was amazing. Pinpoint on the sideline. Receiver didn't work back in to give him room to work with there. He just dropped it in the bucket, man. Here we go, scrambling again. Wow, dude's falling down, trying to stay with him, putting moves on him. That was pretty cool. Nice catch. Dude in his face. Oh, no. Gets out of there. Wow, man, this guy is scary. Unless your school is Florida State, he makes you look pretty bad, man. Decent throw there, too. Okay, last play. Oh, deflected. Got to be careful. Um, this dude is awesome, man. I mean, the scrambling ability. I will say, Florida State again made him look pretty bad. They kept putting pressure on him, covered up his guys really well. His O line's not the greatest. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. There's definitely Michigan's was better for sure. Um, but yeah, very elusive kid, great arm. Um, God, he's fearless too. Takes the biggest hits of any of these guys, man. Just scary stuff. Could be an excellent NFL quarterback if he can stay, healthy and be durable. Because he gets hit a lot because he runs so much. I do worry a little bit about when he starts getting into escape mode. It doesn't seem like he looks downfield much. I think it's because he's gotten away with it. He's such a good athlete, but I don't know if that might be something he needs to work on in the NFL. Also, in the other game, some of his rollout passes were a little sloppy, but he also threw some that were perfect too. So overall, excellent, excellent quarterback. This kid could be amazing. Okay. Let's go to JJ McCarthy. All right. This is against Alabama, which I thought statistically and everything, not his greatest game, but in the clutch, this kid was amazing in the late third and fourth quarter to come back in this game. I thought that was pretty awesome. Here we go. Rollout. Almost throws a pick there. Not good, dude. Not a good start. Okay, screen game, nails it. Not a lot there, but great throw. A lot of motions happening in the Michigan offense. He doesn't have any problem with that. Got to catch that ball. A little bit of read option here, RPO. Kind of ugly. A lot of motions. It does not bother him at all. Great throw there. Did you see how he kind of had to sidearm it to get around the defender? No problem there. He can run. He's not as squiggly as Jayden Daniels, but he's got decent speed, man. He can pick up some yards when he has to. He's not just a statue back there, that's for sure. Right there, nice elusive ability. Finds the guy, always looking downfield. This is the one thing I think he's way better than Jayden Daniels at. Great throw right there. Nice ball. Taken off. Yeah, got a few yards. Again, he's not going to squiggle around like Jayden Daniels, but he can get a few yards. If he can get on the edge, he's pretty scary running the ball. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, a little ugly throw there. Not his best work. Okay. More motion. Right there. Uses the ref as a pick, throws it in three defenders. Great tight window throw right there. We go. We got a trick play on. Nice catch. Look at him get the ball out, falling off his back foot with a dude on top of him. Great athleticism right there just to get the ball off. Excellent. Throw right in stride, touchdown. Wow. Here we go. Breaks down. He's not freaking out. He's rolling out, buying time, finds his target, nails it. Excellent play. He's got great poise. Stands in the pocket. He'll take a hit. Doesn't freak out. Doesn't crap his pants. Just keeps looking downfield. Keeps working. That was a scary throw, man. Let's reel that in a little bit. Did it hit him in the hands? Play action. Oh, throwing him while he's getting hit. That was pretty ugly. Uh-oh. What's he gonna do? Finds his guy. Oh man, really? Nice pass. Nice play. Little mesh with the rail route. That's hard. Nice. Nice throw. Not much there, but nice throw. All of these guys suffer a little from some shoddy play calling, I think. That was a much better screenplay. He throws screens really well. I don't think he's quite as good as Penix at them, but he throws them really well. That was ugly. Wide open. That's that same little mesh play with the rail route, I think, huh? Going the other way. Smart. Good play calling. I think I've seen all of these guys in bad situations where the play call's just not great. Look at this, man. Designed run, takeoff, first down. Again, he's not Jayden Daniels, but he's not a slouch either. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, nice. Great throw into traffic. All right, here we go. Down near the goal line. Play action. Nailed it. Okay, so just to sum up on JJ McCarthy, again, he's elusive, but not like Jayden Daniels. He can take off and run and outrun a lot of dudes. Straight line speed, he's really good. Not as squiggly as Jayden Daniels. Um, Really strong arm, really good arm, good velocity. Actually, later in that Alabama game, he throws some passes and the receivers whiff it because it's coming with such velocity. They can't get their hands to close fast enough to actually catch the ball, even though it's a really good throw. Excellent velocity on the ball. So great arm. He can escape, he can move, throws the screens well, throws the deep ball decent. They don't do a ton of that. Really good with play action, tons of motion in the offense. He doesn't miss a beat directing the offense. Really good poise in the clutch late in the game. He's money. I think he's the most clutch out of all of them. So yeah, excellent quarterback. Excellent quarterback. Okay, let's check out Drake Maye. This is against Clemson. Um, Here we go. Hitting his running back right in stride there. Nice. We're looking. Okay, we have to escape. Okay. So he looks slow, but I think he's a little deceptive. He's one of those gliders. He's gaining more ground than it looks like, but he's not super blazing fast. I think he's slower than McCarthy. He's definitely slower than Jayden Daniels, but for his size and everything, he moves pretty well. And he does some good run plays when he has to. He's fairly elusive. So again, that's what's great about this group of quarterbacks is all of them can move pretty well. None of them are just sitting back there as statues in the pocket. Here we go, a little RPO, deep ball. Oh, got him. Great recovery by the receiver there too. There you go, right on time. Little stick route. Nice ball in the hole. Take that. That's very good pass. Okay, we're gonna take off again. Yeah, okay, got a few yards. Nice. In trouble with a dude in his face. Here we go, a little read option. Excellent touchdown. Ew, that's ugly. Nice. He can make all the throws. I don't think he has quite as much zip on the ball as McCarthy or Jayden Daniels or Penix for that. I think his arm might be the worst out of the whole group, but it's not terrible. I mean, he can still make all the throws, it looks like to me. And maybe he just likes to throw with a little more touch, but it definitely takes a little longer to get there on some of these throws. But he's accurate. I think he hits like 5, 6, 7 in a row here at one point. And I think his O-line was probably the worst out of all these guys. He's running for his life pretty often, and in every game there's quite a few of those plays. That was pretty ugly, but he didn't have much to work with there. Nice. Hit that out route, no problem. Gonna move a little. Oh, okay. Straight arm didn't work on that one. It's always leakage. Poor guy, man, but he's popping those out routes. That was a bad throw. Looked like he might have could have caught that. God, leakage again. The right tackle's getting his ass whipped. Don't draft him. Nice ball. Still dudes coming through almost every play, man. If he had a decent old line, he'd probably look a little better. Nice. Right on time, right on the money. That was a nice touch pass. Wow. You got to bring that in, brother. Okay, that sucked. Come on, O-line. Getting out running again. Oh, he's just not quite fast enough to get that separation, get around the corner all the time. Deep ball. Tough one. Wasn't a bad throw, though. Golly, right tackle, man. Put a tight end over there, something. Help that dude out, man. He's getting killed. Okay. Yeah, not much to work with there, or at least he couldn't find it. Good escape run there. Make something out of it. Got to give him credit there. That was a really nice ball, man. The little spot route, man. He kills those. Nice screen throw. Ah, come on now, give him a chance. More leakage. Oh, bad throw. I'm not even sure where that was supposed to go. That was a shame. That was really ugly. I think in the other game I watched, he also had a fumble when he was scrambling around. He definitely seems to not protect the ball quite as well as the other guys, but he's in a lot worse situations too. His old line is a sieve. Look at that poor right tackle, man. He's just getting owned. Why don't they help him? I will say, I don't think it was this game. There's another game where he scrambles out on a long run and he puts a move on a DB, and it is amazing. The guy falls down trying to keep up with him. It was pretty cool. But I think he's actually the least athletic of all these guys, of all the quarterbacks we're going to look at. Least scramble ability, least elusive. But again, he's not terrible. And on rollouts, I've seen him throw some real good ones and some real ugly ones, kind of like Jayden Daniels. I would say McCarthy is definitely more consistent on those. He's probably the best one on the rollouts. And but none of them are terrible at it. They could all do it if they had more work at it. Okay, nice ball. All right, we're gonna move on. Yeah, he's good. It looks like he could be an excellent quarterback. He has flashes of where he looks amazing. Um, and the poor guy is running for his life almost every damn play in almost every game. I mean, the other one I watched, I felt the same way. He's just running for his life 2 out of every 3 plays. Um, I think he's got the worst group around him of support. And honestly, I thought the coaching was, I'm not going to say they're bad coaches, but they had more bad days. I'll put it that way. So I think he did the most with the least. Um, so yeah, I'm not real down on him. But yeah, overall, I think he looks the worst out of all these guys, to be honest. Let's look at Penix next. Um, I think this guy might have the best arm overall. Not as good of a runner as Jayden Daniels, maybe not as fast as McCarthy, but I think the best arm overall, and he will screen your ass to death. He nails the screen throws. So accurate, so consistent on screen throws. And if you think about it, the Vikings screen game has been really horrible. Just booty the last couple of years. This guy could really help us with that. Some of these other guys could too. They all throw screens pretty well, but Penix excels at that. And then his deep ball, I think, is the most accurate overall. I think it was him. I saw there was one wide open receiver in another game and he missed him, but that was like the only really bad throw I saw him make. Um, but let's take a look at it. Here we go. Screen throw. He's got a really quick release, I think, quicker than the other guys. Um, Yeah, and he just zips that ball. Look at that beautiful deep ball, man. He's got arm to spare, man. He just flicks that ball out and it just goes. He's doing the hoppy hop thing. I try to coach that out of quarterbacks, but that's just me. Yeah, that's one thing too, is these guys all have different drop backs, so they're used to different things. Great back shoulder throw there. Awesome play, man. Excellent throwing. Buying time, dude in his face. Oh man, I wish I could have seen if that one landed. Here we go. Has to elude a little bit. Still hits him on the money. Man, he's got a good arm. Kind of a weird release, but it works for him. He can hit everything. Look at that. That's an NFL throw right there, man. The guys in the NFL right now can't hit that. Look at he's elusive, man. He's not Jayden Daniels, but he's not bad. Excellent screen throw. He can turn around, do a little twirl, do 3 backflips, touch his butt, and still hit those screen throws, man. He's excellent at those. Here we go. Put a little air on it. Oh, overthrow him. Okay, that's one bad throw. He should have hit that. But look at that. The release on that. How quick he got that out and the zip on the ball. Oh my God. Excellent passing. Look at the screens, man. It just looks effortless. He just zips it in there perfect every time. Okay, little read option. Look how fast he is, man. The dude moves. Okay, let's stop this a second. Honestly, I think this guy, if not for his injury history, is probably the top quarterback coming out. Oh my God. But he's had 4 season-ending injuries. Four in college. Just 4 in college. So the dude gets hurt a lot. But I think he's gone 2 years now without a major injury. If this dude had never had that injury history, I bet you he's above Caleb Williams, man. Just look at his freaking arm, man. And then he can take off and run too. Again, probably not as scary as Jayden Daniels, but man, he can move. He can move. Okay, let's keep going. A couple more here. Excellent throw. Excellent screen throw. He does that all freaking day, man. He destroys people with screens. Wow. Excellent ball right on the money. I think he's definitely the most accurate passer. Look at that. Over the dude, under the safety. freaking awesome passing. I get so excited watching this dude. Look at the escapability there. And then slides it down to protect himself, has a little bit of awareness. They do a lot of motion too at times. He didn't have any problem with that. He was really good at directing his offense. JJ McCarthy's really good at directing his offense. Drake Maye's offense looked a little sloppy. They had issues at times. Not saying it's his fault. Again, I think those coaches had some bad days, and his O-line definitely had some bad days. Got to catch that one. That's okay. I'm recording right now, okay? Here we go. Another screen, upfield shoulder, catch it, run. Just amazing, man. By the way, this is not a highlight reel. This is every throw from the Texas game. And he's just killing it. Look, he's taking all day, buying time, buying time. Can't find anything, so he throws it out of bounds. Awesome. Don't force a pick, man. Wow. It wasn't his best work, but he got the flag on him. Okay, trick plays, trick plays. Oh, hell. Everybody's coming. Just get rid of it, get out of it. I love that. I love that. So many. I mean, Nick Mullins wouldn't do that. He'd throw an interception or he'd let the ball go and just fall down. Awesome. Yeah, this guy can make all the throws. He's got great poise. I think he's right behind McCarthy on that. The Michigan game, they made him look kind of bad, but he had a lot of dudes in his face, man. And he had some drop balls and things. All these guys are limited by their support cast for sure, but who isn't? Amazing throw. He can make every freaking throw. Just amazing. Excuse me. I love that guy, man. I love that guy. Okay, let's look at Caleb Williams. I don't think we can get up to draft him, but I mean, we could, but I don't. I mean, it would cost a lot. But anyways, let's take a look. Oh, let me shut the sound down here. There we go. Caleb Williams rollout against Oregon. Pretty good defense, man. They gave people some trouble. Okay, not quite connected there, but it was a catchable ball. His O-line struggled too, man. Sack right there. Oregon's not any joke, man. They're giving some O-line some trouble. And I only watched 2 games on this guy because I don't think we're going to trade up to get him. But I mean, look at this elusive ability, man. Look at that creativeness. That's pretty awesome. But I think his O-line, a little better than Drake Maye's, but worse than all the others. They struggle a lot. He's running for his life a lot, but he's really good at it. He's very creative. Not as fast as Jayden Daniels, maybe not as fast as McCarthy, but still very elusive. A little more squirrely. Here we go. Oh, RPO, that didn't work. O-line has troubles at times. That right tackle, man, he's getting tore up too. Buys time. Wow, right on the money. Deep ball. That's probably, what, 35, 40 yards in the air right there? Right on the money, man. Can make the short screen throws too. Again, got to buy time. This is an awesome play, man. He's got eyes in the back of the head to see all this. Awesome. Just keeps chugging, man. Really good player. Look at that. That's crazy, man. Here we go. Decent throw. Decent throw. I don't think his arm's as good as Penix, but it's good. Good enough. I think he's got a little more deep ball touch than, say, McCarthy, Jayden Daniels. Here we go. Ref's got to get on TV. Okay, little read option. I don't know if it was designed to be, but it turned into it. Got to catch that. Good ball, man. Yeah, he's fast enough, but he's not, scary runners, Jayden Daniels. Oh, here we go. Getting chased out. Look at that. Across the body. That is a tough throw. I know for high school kids, you got to work the hell out of that to get decent at it. That is a tough throw, man. That's pretty impressive. With accuracy, wow. Most high school guys, I wouldn't even tell him to throw that ball, but he nailed it. Woo! That I don't like. That looks like Nick Mullins action. I mean, I know he's trying to make a play. I don't carry the ball like that, man. Tuck that crap. Damn. But it happens. It happens. I mean, he made a mistake, right? Good screen throw. Got to get there a little quicker, lineman. Usually you throw that to the short side of the field. That was actually a really nice ball, man. I don't know how that dude didn't catch that. Lineman is getting ragdolled, man. No, well, at least he threw it out of bounds. I thought he was gonna loft one up for a pick there. That old line is getting demolished, man. Damn. Oh, cute little trick play. Eh. And he does not have a lot of time in his defense. That was a tough throw right there, man. That was pretty scary, but he got it there. Wow. Right in the chest, man. Pinpoint. Nice throw. Holy crap, that was a beautiful pass, man. He just dropped that in there with touch, let him keep running. Excellent throw. Excellent throw. Wow. Off his back foot, too, going backwards. That is hard, man. You got to practice that. Look, he can run. Again, not as fast as a couple of these guys, but he can run, man. Excellent work. He can make all the throws. He can run when he has to. He's a little squiggly, man. A little bit. Not Jayden Daniels, but a little bit. Can hit the screen throws, can hit deep throws with great touch. Uh, little read option. Rollouts. I mean, hell, he's rolling out half the time and it's not even designed because his O-line sucks, at least against Oregon. So yeah, man, he can do everything. He can do everything. Okay, let's look at Bo Nix. I'll be honest, I've heard horrible things about Bo Nix, and when I watch his film, kind of like the dude, man. Incredible tear. I'll turn the sound off for you here. Got motion, a lot of motion in this offense. He's going to ding the ref right here. But if you watch the replay, it would have been right on the money if the ref gets out of the way. Ugly throw. He starts slow in this game. I was a little disappointed. At first, I thought he was going to suck. But he gets going. He gets going. That was kind of ugly. All right, here we go again. Perfect. Perfect throw on the flare. He doesn't mind running. He's pretty athletic. And I love that. They just gets rid of it. No intentional grounding because there's a receiver in the area. Right on the money. I think his O-line was quite a bit better than the last two couple of guys. Great screen throw. Even with the play action, that's really hard. It takes a lot of practice to get good at those. Go drop back, stands in there right on the money. Perfect. Perfect. Very accurate, man, so far. I mean, the first couple throws were booty, but very accurate. That could have been a little better, but not bad. Big boy pulled it in still. A lot of motions, doesn't bother him at all. I think I read screen throw, good throw. He's got the most game experience of any player going into the NFL draft because he's been playing so long. I think he's 24, right? Hit the dude right in the chest. Got to catch that one, man. Looks like he's hurt. Yeah. Okay. Great save on that one, running back. As a shoestring catch. That could be better, but it was good enough. Nice ball. Come on, big boy. Make a move. Here we go. Roll out. Excellent. Right on the freaking money, man. Deep ball. Yeah. Okay. Just getting rid of that one. Nice zip on the ball. Pretty quick release, man. Might be almost as quick as Penix. Got to catch that. Eh. Got the flag, though. Good awareness if he just threw it up because he knew he'd get the flag. All right, we got a little read option. Boom. I love that this guy puts his shoulder down and just hits your ass. Not a lot of guys would do that. Excellent touch pass on the end zone. Excellent. He is a goal line threat because he will put his shoulder down and just hit your ass too. Love that. Absolutely love that right there. All right, here we go. Deep ball. Eh, not great. I'm not judging it off that one deep pass. He has a couple others that look really pretty, but I think he's a little less accurate on the deep ball than Caleb Williams and Penix for sure. He could work on that, you know. He could get better at it. I mean, he's short and medium stuff. He tears it up. Like I said, he did have a couple deep balls in another game that looked pretty good though too. But Penix and I'd say Caleb Williams have him beat on the deep ball. But look at that, man. That's awesome touch right there. Over one guy, under another guy. Here we go, getting creative. Couldn't tell where that ball hit exactly. He can throw a screen all day too. It's not as pretty as Penix, but it's really good. He's really good handling the ball. Oh man, almost. Uh-oh. Look at that. Doesn't freak out when a dude's in his face. He can run. He's kind of a slower, poor man's Jayden Daniels, isn't he? Excellent throw there. It's like he's really comfortable handling the ball. He's really comfortable running around and finding stuff like Jayden Daniels. He's just not as freaking fast. But he's good, man. Look at him buy time. Oh no. Now, I think this is the play where the dude went out of bounds. Yeah, and he comes back in. So technically that's not a pick, but I don't want to see a dude throwing that. I don't I doubt he knew that. He's just throwing it up to his dude. Yeah. That's one thing I saw with all these guys in certain games. They all make really stupid decisions. And, I was thinking about that. My high school quarterbacks, I coach them, when they're escaping what to do. And then just once in a while in a game, man, just crap breaks down, crap hits the fan, and they just do stupid crap. They do what they want to do. Same thing. You have the same problems with NFL and college too, man. They just do what they want to do sometimes. And that was an example of that. All these guys have bad examples like that. So I'm not going to hold that just against Bo Nix, but that was a really bad decision, I think. Check this out. He's taking off. He's going. Damn. He moves pretty well. Definitely not afraid to get hit. He was down. Um, but I would definitely have him work on covering up that ball a little better. Don't give the ref the opportunity to screw you. That's what I always tell my high school guys, man. Just don't even give him the opportunity. But he's definitely down. Nice. Really nice quick release. He can throw off his back foot, off his foot sideways, whatever. I'll say McCarthy is the worst at that. If he doesn't have his toe pointed just right and everything technique wise, he's kind of inaccurate. I mean, overall, he's pretty accurate, but these guys can throw with their body all contorted, all crazy. This guy and even Jayden Daniels and even Drake Maye to an extent has a nice ball, man. Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there. So, my conclusions are honestly, I don't think we need to trade up at all. If we ended up with Penix or Bo Nix, I think we're fine. And I heard the Vikings just traded for like the 23rd pick from Houston. I think that's exactly their plan too. I think we're fine. There's not a lot of drop off. Honestly, I think Drake Maye is the worst one out of the bunch. And I think he could be excellent. He's not working with as much support cast. Caleb Williams, scary, does some awesome stuff. I would not trade up to get that dude. I would sit and take Penix or Bonix. I'd be completely happy with that. They can do everything he can do. The only one that's really special and has a little more upside, I think, is Jayden Daniels because he's so damn scary when he runs the ball and he's so fast, so elusive. But they can all move. McCarthy can move. Bo Nix can move really well. Penix can move. Drake Maye is probably the worst one, and he's still probably going to be one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league for getting out of the pocket and being dangerous. He's still good too. They're all really good at that. I don't think there's any reason to trade up for Caleb Williams. He is very creative. I like him a lot, but I wouldn't give up a boatload of picks for him. I don't think there's that much difference. There's not a lot of drop off there. Um, McCarthy's good. I think he could be a great NFL quarterback. Um, Personally, I prefer Penix or Bo Nix. I think Penix, if you can live with the injuries, I think he's the best one. I think his arm is just a little next level to all these guys overall, a little more consistent, a little more accurate. He is amazing with his arm and he moves well enough. So I'd be happy with him. I know I've done some mock drafts. You can even trade back, get an extra second round pick and a later first round pick, and you get Penix and Nix, and you still have plenty of picks left to pick other dudes and just let them compete and have your backup situation done too at the same time. I mean, why not load up? If you need a quarterback, let's load up and let them compete with Darnold. See who's the best one. That'd be 3 good guys. But yeah, unless you're going to trade up for Jayden Daniels because you're in love with his scramble ability, I think you're fine with Bo Nix or Penix. I don't think you're going to lose out on anything. They can all make all the throws. They can all roll out. Um, they can all throw screens. They can all throw deep balls. It just depends on what you want. If you want a big screen game, because like I said, the Vikings sucked last year. I don't know if KOC doesn't know how to coach screens. I don't know if Kirk sucks at screens. I thought he was okay before, but something was wrong with that game last year. It was awful. Well, Penix could fix that immediately, or at least fix his side of that issue. He is amazing at throwing screens, but they're all good at it. They're all good at it. Bo Nix is amazing at play action and throwing screens. He's probably the best one at handling the ball and doing all the play action stuff. McCarthy's really good at that too. Um, but yeah, what a great group of quarterbacks. I don't think we lose anything. I'm going to sleep so much better now because I don't think we need to trade off a buttload of picks to move up. I think any of these guys can be an excellent quarterback if we coach them up properly and use the proper concepts that they can be excel at. Um, but you could do almost anything with any of these guys, just about. I mean, if you really want to do heavy read option like the Ravens did a couple years back, then you might need to just get Jayden Daniels or McCarthy or Bo Nix. But that's about the only limitation, really. Other than that, they can all make every throw. They can all roll out well. Excellent group of guys. But that's the most exciting thing to me is if we get Bo Nix, I'm happy. If we get Penix, I'm happy. If we get them both, amazing. I don't feel bad at all about that. I actually think those two might end up being better than most of the other guys in the long run, anyways. Again, with the exception of maybe Jayden Daniels, he's got some physical tools the others just don't quite have. Um, Drake Maye, I think, could be excellent. He needs an O line, but he does some really good stuff. Caleb Williams does some really good stuff. He might be a little unique in his creativeness, creativity. And Jayden Daniels is definitely has another gear that those guys, the rest of the guys, don't have. But other than that, I think any of these guys are fine. I would trade back in the draft, get some extra picks, and take Penix or Bo Nix. And I'm excited. I mean, that's going to be amazing, I think. So that's what I would do. Let me know what you guys think. Please like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Am I crazy? Am I missing something here? If you look at the competition that these guys faced, I think Drake Maye actually had the easiest schedule. It was hard to find top 10 teams that they were playing to compare, to a good defense, whereas all the other ones, hell, they're playing each other. So they're all playing top 10 teams almost every week. At the same time, I think his O-line was the worst. And like I said, I think the coaches had the most bad days at North Carolina. So I think he's the one that might have the most hidden potential because they just did some bad stuff and he's running for his life half the time. Jayden Daniels, his support staff wasn't quite as good as the others either. I mean, good receivers, good skill positions, but the O-line definitely struggled. Florida State made them look pretty bad. JJ McCarthy probably has the best supporting cast, I'm thinking. Definitely with the O-line. Those guys were tearing some people up. But he took care of business. And I think in the clutch fourth quarter, I'd probably trust him the most. Um, so yeah, it just depends on which way you want to go. If you just want pure arm, it's Penix. If you want good arm, good mobility, and a magician with the ball, Bo Nix is probably your guy. If you just want a straight up guy that can destroy them with scrambling, it's definitely Jayden Daniels. Um, if you want more of your traditional, bigger, a little bit slower quarterback, but has a good arm and a little bit of creativity, I think that's Drake Maye. Honestly, I think he's probably the worst out of the bunch, although his deep ball might be a little better than Bo Nix. Um, and if you want the guy with all the tools and tremendous upside as far as creativity, that's probably going to be Caleb Williams. So I guess it just depends on what you want, but I think any of these guys can be excellent if you try to help them succeed by the way the concepts you use in your offense and surrounding them with good players. So, anyways, I think we're fine. We don't need to trade up. We don't need to waste all of those picks to get a guy just a little bit better at one little thing. I think we stay where we are, or even I would recommend trading back to late in the first round, and maybe that's what they're doing. Pick up Bo Nix or Penix. I honestly, I don't think it would be that hard to get them both. I know that a lot of people probably think that sounds stupid, but that's one position I wouldn't mind a little overkill. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Skull Vikings, let's go. Let's keep kicking butt free agency, and I hope y'all have a great day.